Hey everybody, it's JT from Vapestars.net here. Had a lot of people been asking me to review these juices or a few juices from this company for actually a month or two at least. So I, unaware that I was entered in a contest, get a text message from a buddy of mine. Says, dude, have you checked Facebook lately? I said, nah, not really. What's up? Bro, you won the entire line of juices from Mr. Good Vape. What? I said, dude, I think you're wrong. I don't really enter contests. So I think maybe there's been a mistake. So I signed on to Facebook, went over to, actually good time to plug it, facebook.com/Mr Good Vape, and looked around. Sure enough, my name's on the list of winners to win their entire line of juices, 1 bottle of each. What the hell, man? So after I read a little bit, I found out that it was a contest that you had to just like their page, and they were picking random winners. So I guess because I had liked their page, I was entered, and I won. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm going to have a quick vape, and we'll get into a couple of these flavors. Alright, I'm going to start off by saying I'm kind of sorry. I'm going to review 3 juices today. I will absolutely come back and review probably 3 at a time until I pretty much cover their entire line. The first 2 I'm going to review are not released yet. They are scheduled for October 1st release date. So it's kind of tough reviewing something and having people maybe want to try it and not being able to get it. But I'll tell you right now, they're worth the wait. I had never tried Mr. Good Vape to this point. I know they're very popular. Seems they put a lot of time and effort into their juices, their presentation, their descriptions, everything. So I didn't know what to expect. Okay, I'm going to start off with Dabble Do Ya. I'm going to try to show the, there you go, Dabble Do Ya. These are all 6 milligram. That's where I'm vaping right now, okay? All in drippers at 0.8 ohm. I got to close my eyes when I vape this one. Okay, Dabble Do Ya. Mr. Good Vape's description. Dutch apple pie, 2 types of vanillas drizzled with cinnamon and caramel. I broke into this bottle and put a couple drips, a couple drops in an iGo W about a week ago. Had a quick vape. Could not describe what the flavor was at all, but loved it. I actually, my first thought was Fruity Pebbles. You know how Fruity Pebbles are like fruity and then like creamy too? That was the thought I had. Then I looked it up and I saw the description is their apple pie and vanillas. So I had a couple more vapes and it makes sense. What I get from this is a little bit of fruit and a lot of vanilla and a lot of cream and a lot of sugar. I love sweet stuff. That's right up my alley. I cannot pick out apple. I can't pick out cinnamon. I can't pick out 2 types of vanilla. Personally, but that's okay with me. It is a delicious, very desserty vape. I enjoy vaping it, but I enjoy sweet juices. I enjoy dessert flavors these days. Excellent vapor, excellent packaging, excellent descriptions, excellent juice. It's not a bad thing, in my opinion, that I can't pick out the individual flavors. Maybe you can. Everybody's taste is a little bit different. I can't, but that's not a negative thing. It's a delicious sweet juice. Next, we've got Sunday Funday. Alright? Mr. Good Vape, Sunday Funday. Again, Dabble Do Ya, Sunday Funday are set for a release date of October 1st. This one is kind of like Dabble Do Ya, but without the little bit of a fruit taste to it, to me. Actually, very similar. Mr. Good Vape's description of Sunday Funday is caramel candy, brown sugar, French vanilla, and butter pecan cookies. A little bit of butterscotch, okay? And they say it's an ice cream lover's dream. I get that. I totally get ice cream, but I get not so much visualize an ice cream sundae, but rather, well, and maybe that's the definition of a sundae. I picture 3 or 4 scoops of different ice creams with maybe a little whipped cream on top. I don't get like a cherry. I picture a sundae having a cherry and nuts. I don't get that. I get a lot of vanilla, a lot of cream, a lot of sugar, maybe a little bit of butterscotch kind of aftertaste. But it's just good, creamy. Think of like the best, creamiest vanilla ice cream you like and add a couple cinnamon, butter pecan flavors to it. And I think that's vaping a bowl of that. Again, very sweet, very much a dessert vape in my opinion. Now this last one is already available, Karma Cream. Okay, I've actually heard a lot of people talking about this, so you might have already tried this. You might already like it or not like it. This, by Mr. Good Vape's description, is juicy peaches, vanilla ice cream, and 2 different kinds of creams. To me, whereas Dabble Do Ya did a little bit of fruit at the beginning and then went into the creamy, sugary, this one, I was expecting peaches at the top. I don't get that. I get the vanilla, the creamy vanilla, almost all the way through it. And then briefly, I get a little bit of peach. I get a little bit of fresh peach, to the best way I can describe it, not a candy peach. There's already enough sugar going on with the vanilla and the cream, so I don't pick out like a sour peachy candy. I just get a little hint of a kind of fresh peach taste. But predominantly, this is a vanilla cream juice, in my opinion. All 3 of these flavors are very good. All 3 of these flavors are very sweet. Other people may be able to pick out different layers better than I can. That's awesome. Personally, these are excellent dessert vapes. You know, I have a sweet tooth, so there's times during the day, in the morning, at night, that I crave something sweet. Dabble Do Ya totally satisfies that sweet tooth. I easily could have gone and got a couple candy bars or a candy bar at the gas station, and on purpose, I grabbed Dabble Do Ya and started vaping on that, and 100% that took care of my sweet candy bar craving. Is it a diet tool? Maybe. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. I love it, okay? I'm dripping all of these juices, okay, in a tank, a cartomizer, a clearomizer. These juices are strong and sweet enough to still give off very good flavor. That's important to me. These are excellent juices for any way you like to vape, but I have some juices that I do not like in a clearomizer tank. I lose a lot of the flavor. I don't get that from Mr. Good Vape juices to this point with the flavors I have tried. I can put those in a tank and still get not quite the level of flavor I get from dripping, but still get what they're all about. Instead of kind of a plain vape that's just lacking, I still get the flavors that I get when I'm dripping, just not quite as strong, if that makes sense to you. So I think they're great. They may be a little too sweet for you in certain atomizers, things of that nature. But that's why there's so many juices out there, so we can all figure out what we like, what we don't like, how we like to vape it, things like that. I'm very pleased with Mr. Good Vape. I won't trash another juice line. To me, Mr. Good Vape is kind of turning out to be e-juice for the masses on a higher quality level than, you know, one of the other extremely popular e-juice makers out there that cater to the masses as well. It's a step above. They're widely available, and they're really good. They really take some time into their juices and really add a lot of different layers. Whether you can pick out all those layers or not, I don't know. I couldn't pick a lot of them out, but that's fine with me. The ones I had were built to be very complex. They're just great flavors to me. Let me know what you think. I will be coming back and reviewing 2 or 3 Mr. Good Vape flavors at a time in follow-up videos. So, that's what I got. I am pretty sure I'll be stuck on Dabble Do You the rest of the afternoon now that I've been talking about it and vaping on it. Let me know what you think. Feedback is really good for me. You might suggest something and I can go back and vape on that flavor and look for something specific and pick it out. So let me know what you think. Thank you very much to Mr. Good Vape. Awesome contest. They've given away a ton of juice recently. That's really cool. Thanks everybody. We'll see you next time.